of £2,000, and the unsuspecting passengers in today's taxi could be driven to a much bigger fortune. They just need to know their general knowledge. Cash cab at 3 after another cry for help in Dial a Mum.
Sometimes in life we all feel a pressure to succeed, and if you've been successful in one area, it's easy to think that you'll just walk it in the next. At 37, Lucy Watson had swapped a high-flying career as a pensions manager in the House of Commons to become a full-time mum. Suddenly, juggling a baby, time for her teenage son Jake, and partner Mark, and the domestic chores seemed like an impossible task.
Oh, mums, please help me. I've given up my career to look after baby Caitlin, and I just can't seem to run this house on my own. The housework's really getting on top of me, and I don't seem to have any time to spend with my partner or my son, or even enough time to spend with baby Caitlin. I'm just hoping it's not going to turn out to be a terrible mistake. Please come and help me be the happy, fulfilled mother I want to be.
Lucy was in need of some serious supermum support.
Hi!
This is Caitlin.
Hi, Caitlin.
Can we go and have a look around the house?
I'm just about to go in the kitchen and warm a bottle up for her, so
okay.
If anyone wants to come in there.
Oh, I'll come in there with you, that's my department.
Okay.
Is it okay if we go upstairs?
Yes. Oh, she loves that.
Washing.
My worst nightmare.
Washing up.
I know.
Ongoing.
Yeah, this is never ending.
Oh, Ethan, that's my department, so don't panic.
Oh, Rowena, look. Teenagers, babies, cats.
Yeah, bad housekeeping.
What room? Computer room?
Spare room.
Junk room, who knows?
Come in here, this is the living room. And
Toy heaven. Mirror for you, darling.
Oh, yes.
Check the lipstick.
Caitlin's bed. Your bed, Caitlin's bed. Yes. I think it's time now that we had a little bit more space to ourselves.
And it's also nice for you and Mark to have some time on your own.
Yes.
Look at this.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, it's all right for you two sitting there playing with the toys.
Somebody has to do it, the baby wasn't here.
Do you know what I think you need, Lucy, more than anything else right at this moment?
Yeah.
A nice cup of tea. Yes. Rowena, off you go.
Bye. There you go, ladies.
So how are you finding it now you're back at home with the baby?
Well, I mean, I love being a mum. Like, being a mum's really great, and it's fantastic seeing how different Caitlin is every day and spending some more time with Jake. But it's the housework, it's the chores. I don't know how to clean tables and things.
So, Lucy, what was life like before you had Caitlin?
Well, I think it was very different, really. I lived in a small flat. I was working full time. Jake's great, and I don't think Jake would think that he missed out on anything, and he loved his childminders and he loved his nursery. But I think all of a sudden he was big and hairy and old, and you just think, well, where did all that go? And I did miss out.
Yeah.
So I got pregnant with Caitlin, and I decided I wanted to spend a bit of time with her when she was little.
Yes, I was just wondering why you hadn't done the nursery before Caitlin was born.
It was always the intention to do a nursery for her when she was 6 months old, but it's full of computer stuff and a breaking down old desk.
That's
and bed,
great.
And
That's all mine.
it's never going to happen.
It is going to happen very shortly.
And still in the house, I'm going to give you some tips, sort of help you do the cleaning. So it's not such an effort, really. And so then you have more free time to do what you want.
And what I want to do is to help you to make the best of the time you've chosen to have with Caitlin.
Oh, thank you. No, that sounds really good.
And are there any other areas that you feel you need a bit of help with?
Clothes. I mean, I just have no idea now what to wear. I used to wear, well, business suits to work. And I was about 2 stone lighter. So when I was going out, I'd wear sort of clubby, probably too young for me clothes, really.
Lucy, I'm going to take you out shopping, and
Fantastic.
we're going to find you some things that go from how you were as a businesswoman over to the most important job in the world, of being a mum.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
God.
Now, girls, I really think we ought to get on with it.
First up, Style Mum Jane wants to investigate Lucy's wardrobe to see if she's got the right garb for being a full-time mum.
Wonder what little gems we've got in here. Business. More business. More business. I wonder if this girl has any fun. She does. Lots of fun. Loads of fun.
Time to see how pinstripes and PVC fit into Lucy's new role as a stay-at-home mum.
Now, you gave me permission to have a rifle through your wardrobe.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
And
Oh
I
my
pulled
God.
a few things out. It seems to fall into two extreme categories. Business and the other sort of business. Fun.
That wasn't the business side.
What's that?
Well, that was the sort of thing that I used to go for. I told you I used to dress a bit too young,
Yeah.
I think, possibly. Well, that sort of thing was it.
How old are you?
37.
How long ago did you wear that?
Only about 2 years ago.
It's
not
too
even
naughty, girl. Now, I'm fascinated about these.
Find them.
What are they?
They're my clubbing trousers.
Yes,
My
so-
favourite clubbing trousers.
Well, these two
Oil in the bag.
I think we'll get rid of those.
Way. Yeah.
We'll find you some other things that are going to look great on you. Yeah, and fashionable.
Great.
And not shiny pants.
Next on the agenda, it's the spare room. It urgently needs renovating into a nursery. And that's where designer Rowena comes into play.
Well, the room's pretty good anyway because it doesn't have any sunlight, direct sunlight, because you don't really want sunlight, on a baby.
Okay.
Nor near the radiator, which is all over there, which is fine.
Right.
Furniture, well, all this has got to go, hasn't it?
Yes.
And this?
And that can go as
Good.
well. I mean, that's
Unstable and not safe for a nursery.
no, cool.
So
yes.
we'll sort all of that out after we've got rid of this.
Exactly. Good. Thank you.
Lucy's switching from career woman to housewife, but with no experience of cleaning, the housework's gone to pot, and that's where household manager Lottie holds her own.
Oh, it's a never-ending task, isn't it?
Isn't it just? Yeah.
Do you find that you're just completely overwhelmed by everything?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's just the washing machine's on every day. There's always something coming in and out of it.
What about cleaning around the house?
I do it very rarely indeed. I mean, I do try and do it, but there just doesn't seem to be any time to do it.
Basic hygiene is perfect because, she's not crawling just yet, but when she does, just, basic hygiene on the floors, make sure the surfaces are clean, obviously with washing up and sterilisation. But you don't need to do any more than that every day. Polish once a week, if you want, every 2 weeks. It doesn't matter. You've got baby, that's a full-time job at the moment, and everything else is just extra. So I would just say, calm. Cup of tea, bit of hoovering occasionally, but just your basic cleanliness is important.
So time for the mum with a domestic drive to roll up her sleeves. But was Lottie spot on about the household hygiene?
No. Bin. Tip number 1. Bin. Clean.
With Lottie stuck at the sink, relationships counsellor Gladina has gone to help Lucy with the laundry and to get the lowdown on her new life.
There must be a huge change for you, having worked and now not working.
Oh, absolutely. The being a mum bit's great, but it's all of this, the washing. I mean, I had someone to do the washing before, someone to do the washing and the ironing, and I just seem to be out here hanging up clothes the whole time, and it's just so different.
So what do you think the thing is that you miss most between your old life and this life?
I think I miss the organisation. I miss sort of to meetings and interacting with people. I mean, I think for a while I felt like I was just kind of on holiday, and while I was just first on maternity leave, it was so caught up in having a new baby and everything else that that very much occupies your time. But it's starting to feel now like a bit of a drudge, and I'm not quite sure who I am anymore.
Sounds like what you really miss is some sort of intellectual stimulus, something to get your mind into, as if, yes, you've got all these things to do, but actually your mind's feeling a bit like it's gone into some sort of, I don't know, some sort of hibernation?
Yes, absolutely. It's just physically I've got too much to do, but mentally I have very little to do. My brain's just kind of floating around.
Sure.
In the world of nappies and...
You and I think thousands of other mums.
I'm sure.
I've got a few ideas that are going around in my head, and I think what I need to do is go off, have a little think, and then I shall share them with you. But let me leave you with the basket.
Yeah, thank you.
Jane's makeover mantra is, if you don't feel good on the outside, how can you feel good on the inside? So Lucy's up for some serious supermum styling.
I love it.
The golden hour is the hour immediately after an accident. That hour is critical to whether the patient lives or dies.
Multiple casualties, helicopter medics required.
We're on.
Time of accident? 14:15.
We're already 6 minutes in. We provide the most immediate trauma care in the world. We ferry the doctors directly to the patient.
We've got a teenage boy who's had a collision with a bus.
You know the chances of this procedure being a success, don't you?
Yes, and I know his chances if I don't try. We're losing this kid really fast.
You have 1 moment to make a decision.
For everyone we lose, there is another one saved.
You have 1 hour to live or die.
He's back with us.
The brand new drama series, The Golden Hour, Wednesday at 9, ITV1.
At Colgate, we're working in partnership with the British Dental Association, fighting for better oral health. Together, we make every September Oral Health Month. We're giving away thousands of packs containing educational materials. For more information, call 0800 195 4168 or visit our website. Let's fight together for better oral health.
Learn Direct can help you get a qualification in maths or English. Call now for a free information pack on 0800 101 901.
We first met them in 1964 when they were only 7.
I would like to get married when I grow up.
Since then, we've revisited them every 7 years.
I'd like to be able to have a happy family.
A career's probably about the furthest thing from my mind. Don't flash back to that at this point, please. I don't cope financially. Either that bill doesn't get paid or your children don't eat.
5 decades on, we're back to find out where they are at 49 up. Thursday 9, ITV1.
Taggart returns to ITV1.
If I knew who killed Margot, you would have 2 murders on your hands.
With a sailing community submerged in deceit.
I'll be looking at a killing that wasn't planned.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure that Trevor and Margot are having an affair.
If you don't hire him, bad things happen on your premises.
If Jack was up to something, he didn't tell me. No one's accusing your brother of anything, Miss Bovey?
Still waters run deep.
You sure this wasn't just a terrible accident?
Brand new Taggart, Friday at 9 on ITV1.
Being a mother is never easy. We all struggle to strike a balance between our needs and the needs of our kids. At 37, Lucy Watson had quit her successful career to be at home for baby Caitlin, teenage son Jake, and partner Mark.
She needs more stimulation, but she's certainly, I think she's finding like chores like the housework quite difficult, and really doesn't have a lot of time for herself.
In her old job, Lucy had been boss to a large team of people, but now she found the housework piling up, the pounds piling on, and her creative spark going down the drain. The supermums were turning Lucy's life around to help her be the housewife she dreamt of being. First, style guru Jane thought a new image could help Lucy adjust to her new life.
So we're looking for something for you that will just do that bit just after having a baby when you're feeling a bit not so great.
Forget the pinny and the rubber gloves. Jane's thinking practical glamour.
How exciting. More gems. Oh, look at that. Gorgeous. And how yummy mummy is that?
That's nice.
I love that for
Lovely.
you. Very chic, very French. Beautiful.
That's beautiful.
Lovely colour. I like this for you. Simple, chic.
What about that?
Beautiful jacket, but maybe not for the moment while the baby's young. It'll forever be in the washing machine. Okay. Later. Later. Something to look forward to. With the line of buttons down the front, this is another tip. You put a line down the front like that and it immediately draws your eye to the middle and makes you look slimmer. Really cute.
Like that.
There's a dress. Very nice. Let's have a look. Ah, but that's a no-no. Seam round the middle when you've just had a baby is not very flattering.
Okay.
Simple outfit, red lipstick, pair of dark glasses, in the car, to the school, drop the child off at school, and everybody goes, oh God, did you see her this morning? She looks great and we all hate her. Love it. Come down. Undo the buttons. Better open.
Feels nice.
Yeah, you look fabulous. Bit tight around the middle. Undo the belt.
I know what you mean.
Loving it. Super. Smooth line, one colour. Can't go wrong.
Feels fantastic. Really comfortable.
Good.
It's very nice.
Great. You know, I think this is the one.
While Jane's putting the foie back into this frazzled mum, back home, interiors expert Rowena is making a start on the new nursery.
When you've actually finished painting, especially a child's bedroom, don't let that child be in that room for at least 48 hours until the fumes have died down. They're far more sensitive to the chemicals in paints than we are.
The designer's chosen blue for a baby girl's room, and it's got Gladina curious.
So why did you choose this particular colour?
Well, it's girly without looking too girly. It's not pink, you know, which I do like, but it's less obvious. And this bit here, this is all going to be black and white. And studies have shown that black and white are the first colours that actually stimulate an infant mind. So, so you don't get what it is yet, do you?
I've got to tell you, no, I don't.
It's a great big box, a gift box, and this is the tag. That's going to be that's going to be white ribbon. It's going to be you know, vertical and horizontal. And it's going to go all around with a great big bow over here.
Oh, that is really clever.
I'm painting this outline for the ribbon to accentuate the look of it and sort of lift it off the wall slightly, and also to exaggerate the cartoony look of it. And it is working.
So we're going to go and have your hair cut now. It's exciting.
Next up, it's a trip to the hairdressers for a post-pregnancy trim.
Lucy had a baby 5.5 months ago, and obviously when you're pregnant, all the goodness out of your body goes into the baby. She needs a bit more texture put into it, a bit of depth, a bit of colour, and a bit more funky. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, great. Sounds fantastic.
Fantastic.
Okay, Jane, giving it the texture and the movement we wanted, hasn't it?
It's so rich.
Yeah.
Gorgeous. Now what I need you to do
Yeah, absolutely.
is just take a little bit out, just round here, give it a bit of shape at the back of her head, leave a bit of the length in, but give it a more urchin look.
Yeah.
Which I think will be very flattering and easy to do.
Yeah, it will.
You know, so she can just get out of bed, jump in
Wash
the
and
shower.
go.
Yeah, wash and go. Why not? Yeah. How's it going?
Very well, very well.
Looking
Working all those
great.
areas up that we need to see.
Yeah, fantastic. Little tip, when you're applying lipstick, always put it on with a lip brush. It does tend to last longer. And secondly, The biggest tip of all from one mum to another. If you're going out, make sure you get yourself ready first. Because when your husband says, or your man says, "Are you ready, darling?" you can say, "Oh, I'm ready, but the baby's not quite ready yet."
Good one.
So, Lucy, are you ready?
Yes.
Open your eyes.
Oh my God. That looks absolutely fantastic.
Oh, you look great.
Oh, it's
really
fantastic.
fabulous. Yeah.
I can't believe it. I'm stop looking at myself. Wow. Oh, thank you so much, God. It looks fabulous.
Haven't they done a fantastic job with your hair?
It looks so different. Yeah. I didn't think it really could.
I think it's so
because it was so
chic.
short. Wow, these bits are great.
And it's really easy for you to look after.
Yeah, so what, I just kind of...
Literally, it's that.
Bit
Bit of this, bit of that. Yeah, that's it. What do you look?
Fantastic.
You look...
Yummy mummy.
Yummy mummy.
Gorgeous.
Spectacular. Give us a hug.
Back home, and Lucy's new look doesn't mean she's too made up to scrub up. While 15-year-old son Jake takes a turn at babysitting, household expert Lottie's got some top cleaning tips for everyday use.
Have you had a role model for cleaning in the past?
No, I think my mum was that keen on me cleaning, to be honest.
What was she trying to push then?
I think she was trying to push me into being a career woman, so she admitted to show me how to do anything, really.
So I thought it would be really nice to perhaps show you a few tips to make your life easier with cleaning. And my first bit of advice would to say to you, do as much as you can in one day, or if that day the Caitlin's grizzly, do it the next day. You know, don't worry about it. It's not that. It's not that
Okay,
worrying.
no, that sounds good. I like that.
And also, when I'm cleaning, certainly around with babies, I think it's really important not to use too many chemicals. And I love to clean with essential oils. A lot of them are antiseptic and antibacterial. Here we go, lavender oil. Now, lavender oil is the one that's the safest around children.
Yeah.
Okay. Just put a couple of drops onto a damp cloth. You smell that?
Oh, that's lovely.
Doesn't that smell gorgeous? And then you use that damp cloth just to clean around here. Now, I'm going to do that on the shelves, but again, it can be on the top of the cot or whatever.
Okay, so that's...
And also, it's just giving off that lovely lavender fragrance, and it's going to make Katy feel really relaxed. And you very calm. I love cleaning. Yes, I really do. And my final little idea is this. It's a cotton wool ball, and it's a little bit of geranium oil.
Okay.
But if you pop a couple of drops onto a cotton wool ball and pop it into your vacuum cleaner, either the bag or just the cylinder, and it just stops the vacuum cleaner smelling stale. You know, you've got cat hair and a bit of dirt in there. It just smells much better.
Oh, lovely.
And behind me, I've got a very different vacuum cleaner I want you to see. Just unplug the charger. This is a robot vacuum cleaner.
Oh, wow.
It does all the work for you while you're not there. Just going to open it up. This is the place where the dust goes.
Yeah.
Pop the cotton wool bud in. Okay. Put it back on. Pop it on the floor.
Fascinating.
Switch it on. And then all you do is go...
Essential oils for some basic cleaning? Lottie's full of surprises. Downstairs, psychologist Gladina has been working out a way to deal with Lucy's feelings of frustration as a stay-at-home mum.
This is so lovely, isn't it? It's a nice
this is the nice bit, sitting on the sofa playing with carrots.
Absolutely. That's the upside about being at home with the baby, isn't it?
Yeah.
But you remember we were talking a little bit about how maybe one of the downsides about being at home was that sometimes you feel a bit like up here's not getting used.
Yes.
Yeah? What I've got here is a website called Mothers at Work.
Okay.
And what we've organised is they would love you to write for them, to actually, because you've got such experience. Yeah. You have been a working mum, and this is aimed at women who are going back to work.
Okay.
So, you know, writing about your experiences, what it was like, how you got the balance between, the, you know, your child and work, some top tips about things to do to make your life easier. And if this goes well, you could find that you get asked to write some more.
Oh, blimey.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you think of that?
No, that's really interesting, actually. Gosh, I've never really thought of doing any... I haven't really done any creative writing since I was at school, but I used to really enjoy it then, actually.
Yeah?
So, yeah.
So this gives you a
fascinating.
Well, there's only one little downside though. You know you wanted a challenge.
Yes.
It's got to be done by next week.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I thought you could put Caitlin down there and she could play. You can work on the computer. Best of both worlds.
Right then, better get to work.
Absolutely.
With Lucy feeling all at sea with motherhood, the supermums were turning around this stressed-out mum. They swapped the suits for a softer, simpler look, and are sharing some tips to make the day-to-day domesticity easier to handle. Life coach Gladina is accompanying Lucy for the baby's walk to see if there's any more to her maternal misgivings.
I mean, do you often get out as a family?
I suppose we don't really. We haven't done an awful lot since she was born. I mean, we managed to go away for the weekend for Jake's birthday and a couple of things, but it does sometimes seem like a bit of an effort to organise something.
Yeah, because you know, I was kind of thinking that now that you've got Caitlin, you've got this amazing time off and you can really enjoy her. It seems a great pity not to be able to make the most of it.
Yeah,
because you can. Yeah, because you can always go back to work full time, part time, choose whatever it is you want. But she's not going to be a baby that much longer.
No, I know what you mean. And actually, you know, in a lot of ways, I think I've really have needed someone to give me permission to do that. You know, it's great to hear you say that.
Well, you know, so many women feel that they just want someone to say, go for it.
Yeah.
So you have my permission, my child.
Thank you.
But you know, that kind of makes me think, why don't we plan something? Why don't we think about something?
Okay.
You know, like a day out or something for you all.
Well, that'd be nice. Yeah, good idea.
Okay, well, let's do a celebratory day out.
Lucy's starting to make the switch from a sharp-suited career woman to a stay-at-home mum. But how will partner Mark take to the makeover?
Your glasses have to go through everything you do. That's why Vision Express have designed Memo Foam from an ultra-flexible titanium alloy. For life-proof glasses, see an expert. Vision Express.
I'm just pressing text.
Son, have you gone mad? We're in the middle of a match here.
Chill out, Dad. It's digital text on ITV. You press text, go to page 400, and hey presto, there's rugby, cricket and premiership pages for us football fans.
And we can watch the match at the same time?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I think I'm in sporting heaven.
Digital text on ITV has the latest sports news, results, analysis and debate. Just press text on your digital remote from any ITV channel.
All right. What's all this about then?
Well, it's a game show marathon.
A game show marathon?
Yep. To celebrate 50 years of ITV, we're bringing back 7 classic game shows over 7 weeks.
What are the shows?
Top secret. Can't tell you. Give you some clues.
Yeah.
Good guy.
So, they're shows we all grew up with?
Yep.
Shows everyone knows? Just one more thing. Does this have anything to do with actually running a marathon?
A brand new series, Antidex Game Show Marathon, Saturday at 6:10.
Today, it seems a 21st century mother should combine being a domestic goddess in the home and a shining success in the workplace. But most of us don't live up to that. Lucy Watson had spent 15 years as a working mum to son Jake. But now at 37 and with a new baby, she decided to become a stay-at-home mum. But never having mastered cleaning chores and childcare, she felt she'd fallen flat on her face. Now the super mums had taken Lucy in hand, but she still had one more concern. Despite giving up her job, Lucy and her partner were still not spending any quality time together. Simply solved, say the super mums. Ditch the housework and make it happen. Chef Lottie has whisked Lucy to her favourite fast food joint to pick up the ingredients for an instant picnic.
Lucy, I would like to introduce you to my very good friend Guy.
Hi.
Lucy, how are you doing?
All right.
Who owns this establishment. Now, you'll know you're going away on this trip. On special occasions like that, it's really nice not to do anything at all and just come to a place like this, buy a picnic and go.
Oh, how lovely.
And this is the man to do it, and he's going to hopefully take you through some lovely bits and bobs.
I thought we'd start over here. How about a couple of slices of quiche?
Quiche.
Quiche?
Ooh, yes please.
Yummy, yummy, I got love in my tummy and
potato salad?
Potato salad looks
Potato
gorgeous.
salad?
Love you such a sweet thing, good enough to eat.
This is lomo alla pimienta.
Give us a bit of sausage.
Really good.
Lovely.
Guy, that's fantastic.
It is fantastic.
Gorgeous.
Ooh, love is sweeter, sweeter than sugar. Ooh, love, I won't let you go.
Oh.
So we'll get some of those, yeah?
Fantastic. I think we should.
Yeah, ladies?
Superb.
Thank you.
Have a good picnic, eh?
Thank you.
See you.
Thanks, Guy.
Bye.
See you again soon.
Bye.
You see, look what we got. All for 30 quid.
Back home, and Lucy's partner Mark is home from work. He still has to be introduced to his other half's cool, casual makeover.
Okay. I've got a really big surprise for you. Are you ready?
Yes.
Open your eyes.
Beautiful. You look gorgeous. Oh, beautiful.
Good to think, eh?
That's beautiful, yeah. Well done, all. You like it?
Yeah, is it?
Yeah.
So how do you think she's changed?
She's she never wears much makeup at all, so this is a big change for her. Yeah,
And
beautiful. And lovely clothes as well.
Yeah. I was saying to Lucy, so many women, you know, go into tracksuits as soon as they've had a baby because they don't fit their normal clothes and they haven't got time. But, you know, something simple like this that looks chic, you know, easy to throw on, you know, you can live in it.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah? That's good.
Well done.
Thanks, darling. And what does Caitlin think of her mummy?
He's very nice, mummy. He's very nice.
The mums are making Lucy ignore the housework for a rare day out. 15-year-old Jake's tied up with exam revision, so it's just Lucy, Mark and baby Caitlin who are going on the trip. They're taking a local riverboat ride, minutes from their house, but a world away from their daily routine.
Let's go fishing for a dream. Let's find some place new, somewhere we can be ourselves some of the time.
How do you feel?
Better. I feel so much better.
Good.
I feel like...
Good.
I feel like I can do it now. Good. That's right. And I feel like I want to do it, which is more to the point.
Good.
So... We remember what we're doing the family thing for.
Yep. Exactly. More time for us.
Yeah.
More time for us all.
Let's go fishing for a dream. Let's find some place new. Somewhere we can be ourselves some of the time.
There's one last thing the mums have promised to do for Lucy. It's time for Rowena to reveal the baby's nursery she's created from the spare room.
Hello. Right. Nice meeting you here.
Good fun.
Yeah, that was great.
Rowena, are you finished?
Yes.
They're here.
Okay. I'm standing by.
Oh, Lord. Oh, look at this. Oh, wow, look at
Really
this.
nice,
Beautiful, isn't it? Oh, wow, look.
You know she likes sparkly things?
That's
really nice.
fantastic.
Yes, it's interesting,
yes.
isn't it?
I think she's very interested.
I think she is actually.
Look at the beautiful sparkling ball.
Oh,
that is lovely. Oh, that's so. Oh, wow.
Really nice.
Who's drawn that on there? That's fantastic.
Yes,
Oh, it's gorgeous. It's a lovely colour.
It's on a Tiffany box.
Is it?
Yes.
Anybody that's that? No, that is where I recognise it from, actually.
Yeah.
It is, isn't it? That's that Tiffany greeny bluey colour. That was beautiful.
And it's very relaxing.
Wow. Look at that. Look at your bed. Oh, it's beautiful.
Very nice.
Oh,
Thank you.
very cute. Oh, wow, it's lovely.
Thank you.
Oh, gorgeous.
I know, darling.
I know.
We can all find ourselves out of our depth with what seem to be the simplest of things. But as with many things in life, it's the right balance of work and play that can help us find our way.
Well, if you climb into a taxi and lights start flashing, it can mean only one thing. It's the cash cab. It's out and about on the streets with big money up for grabs next here on ITV Day. And later, he's back where he belongs at tea time, and he's joined by Emmerdale vet Paddy today. The Paul O'Grady Show at 5.